Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about a formula that changed time forever. Now, imagine living in a world where nobody knows the exact time. Ships get lost at sea, scientists cannot perform precise experiments, factories cannot coordinate work. Even telling someone that I'll meet you at 3 p.m. would be impossible. Today we take accurate timekeeping for granted, right? But more than 400 years ago, a swinging object hanging from a string revolutionized humanity. This is the story of the pendulum and the beautiful formula that helps us measure time with astonishing accuracy. The journey for this, began in 1583 in Pisa, Italy, when a young student named Galileo was sitting in a cathedral. As he watched a large swing back and forth, he noticed something extraordinary. Whether the lamp swung through a large arc or a small arc, the time taken for each seemed nearly the same. Since he had no stopwatch, Galileo measured the swings using his own heart. This observation became one of the principles of isochronism. Years later, Galileo realized that pendulums could be used to build highly accurate clocks. Although he never completed one himself, he inspired future scientists. In 1656, a Dutch scientist and mathematician, Christian Huygens, built the world's most successful pendulum clock. For the first time in history, humans could measure time with remarkable passion. Now, see, scientists eventually discovered this beautiful relationship. The time taken for one of the swings completely depends on the length of the pendulum and gravity. So the famous formula is T is equal to 2 pi into root of L by G, where L is the length of the pendulum and G is the gravity. Now let's understand what this means. If the pendulum is longer, it swings more slowly. If the gravity is stronger, it swings faster. Surprisingly, the mass of the pendulum doesn't matter. A heavy pendulum and a light pendulum of the same length nearly take the same time to swing. Now, why is this formula important, right? Ships could finally find their longitude. Pendulum clocks became the most accurate timekeeping devices for almost 300 years, right? Scientists use pendulum to measure Earth gravity and acceleration. Variation in pendulum's behavior revealed the differences in Earth shape and density. The pendulum became one of the first systems used to study motion mathematics. Even today, physics students use it to understand oscillations, energies, waves, and mechanics. Now, here's the fascinating fact. Take the same pendulum to the moon. Gravity there, is one-sixth of whatever it is there on Earth. Even though the gravity is weaker, right? The pendulum swings much more slowly. This formula predicted centuries before humans landed on the moon, and that is the power of mathematics, right? A swinging lamp in a church inspired an endeavor led to a formula. The formula led to accurate clocks. And what happens if I watch carefully? Sometimes changing the world starts by noticing the swing. So this is how the origin of the pendulum time formula revolutionized times. And it is helping us be very, very accurate and be very, very precise in our work using the beauty of physics and mathematics. Thank you.